na ya mo anya no kon ya wa no e bi say hypertension, diabetes, a bit is hepatitis, and a few stroke, a bit is a malaria fever and typhoid, and a kete crowd qua, Yebwana, you two are saying to me, a diamako. Now, I check you with Zanze, a mobile more dear Nino, laboratory services, cause scan services, no, a consultia check here more bibidra, a do jam now so now to Tianako Yepa, a timmy edi amano mundo no sono, any side effect bearing and say, ba, ababe John, Kwana we jam now so ye papa, and yanko, or waniko, a coco chemo, a womaswea. Babuana weekend be a brenna bano watwa for na waje massager ano edin papa na hihye no ada de da more than 15 branches Ghana bibia omo buejuma Kumasi and overseas junction omo bena free radio oboase cancel cortes corjan should be on my crab domi market or unyomo sunyane nkranza techiman bibia omo ye juma 0249 311 311 0249 311 311 0540 311 311 0540 311 311 na hihye no enko ye kama so no entimi efama nti o madaroma ere baba be ramu buejuma no etimi edi amount mamre na menko na Michael Azaribodu wa se na medi kankan Bishop Atapoku enso ano na Michael Akomia Jemfi wana yendi Super League no nkomo kakra zena baba baze no sunsanso be ne deba na asem na hyase na yedidi di nkomo mana kwa rama ne hefa na koko fire eni agye atumze teams no wa kwanya so mo nso bebo modena sa dwumadi no omo etimi ere ababa be baze miki umpombo ko de
abonyame ado bibia
niama de dadi vami ramu kakra na ade na hyase wan na aba be rahin aze ne ama UEFA aze ja kakra de ma uze comfort to boba park so ni ade na se na ade na Kansas City.
I think say ni na hyase 2 years ago when Barcelona, Real Madrid, then some other clubs, particularly English clubs, they say Manchester United, Liverpool, Juventus more Edibetu just and they omo pese omo create a new football league. Omo na omo to need say the Super League. Na omo GDA say sika wo football mo was clubs e ball mo ho no. Enye eno ne ball mo ho. Nti omo clubs na omo bre na omo si akanye de omo no. E so mfa so no ebe mo tenchen omo didi ho. Nti omo GDA say omo ti omo competition a eno beboa ama chese omo sika ese omo nya no omo timi enya. Na ebae there was a backlash ni say nipa dodo na omo mountain so no enya dia na omo fo aso nti hu fan protest ahodo respective clubs obi aye ne dia ma English clubs na kwatwe omo frame ebe wie chi no na is aka Juventus aka Barcelona aka Real Madrid Juventus cross pressure nti eti omo so twe omo hu frame na asem no anye omo a idea no ekuru omo anka so omo de ba na anye omo de na omo de asem ne kopie mu e was Spain court na Spain court na asem ne so peja ye kopie mu o the European Court of Justice wamat na asem ne so for bear some month near and an verdict na ba there were 12 judges no motina so omo de omo verdict no eba betu dwa na se betu dwa no per the ruling and the verdict no de omo kan say UEFA and FIFA abuse a dominant position and afa so omo ye in breach of competition law na say the chairman say court ni wo GDA say UEFA ni FIFA omo ni omo ye no in accordance with the EU law but omo position omo gina na enam say football no omo anoma ye nti to me kese na ekuro omo na to me na ekuro omo no omo pese omo ye ma ne broso nti omo abuse omo dominant position one and afa so omo breach competition law na say omo wo ho omo ye football ho ne omo nti omo mpese obi foforo so beba ono so ba be ye football ho ne omo
yes
untimi nya ne sa e ma ne nye ye nti court no abreki that monopoly a UEFA teach you was say ono nko na betimi organize a football related league ewo across clubs from various countries and FIFA now so nko na betimi any football related competition internationally recognized court ne say enya sa na tie nti enoma to me say and they omo propose the Super League o betimi ato aso ayede so omo ye nya dia UEFA betimi stop yo
yes
by UEFA betimi atwe omo so FIFA betimi atwe omo so that is se mo pese mo kote mo de dia ya ni UEFA competition ye UEFA and no another side of the story but the main news is say UEFA and FIFA monopoly on competitions are football related ne there and you among kwan the woman CCA other entities can spring up and organize football competitions to rival UEFA and rival FIFA. They said the court no ahyehyɛ ne pɛpɛɛpɛ. Court ne sounds can be on say UEFA and FIFA rules now. Any interclub football project subject to their prior approval, no, such as Super League and prohibiting way, no, are unlawful. And it's all person what do competition bar. Ebia me kwekubuadu. Na kwekubuadu me mo Europe. Na Europe na me won. Me pese me organize an interclub competition. Interclub ne say clubs or more free countries are hold on. And no more babe share. And they said the Champions League the year who no. You were Liverpool or free England. You were Real Madrid of Spain, you were Bayern of Germany. Omo no mo ba be hyehyɛ omo bɔ ne yɛfɛ interclub competition. Sɛ UEFA no ɛyɛ ne deɛ no problem. Obi foforɔ so betimi ayɛ ne deɛ ɛno so no problem. Ɛnyɛ UEFA na ɛwɔ sɛ ɔma nipa ne tumi ansa na wayɛ. UEFA does not have any legal way bi or no kyɛ sɛ mema tumi ansa na wayɛ. Akomia betimi ayɛ ne deɛ. Betimi ayɛ me deɛ. Sɛ ma ho boa so na me hyehyɛ so ɛyɛ pɛpɛɛpɛ. I can go ahead and do it. So far as entia Europe emra and entia a year court be amra, I can go ahead and do it. So that is the two main pillars and the verdict nearby in Eginas. One, UEFA and FIFA do not have monopoly on football competitions, and two, UEFA and FIFA are not legally allowed to allow say yembo any interclub football competition and you're no mama sa to me into any their course. So what this means is that the Super League can go ahead.
I'm pretty ye busy be at time saying a beba and I'm saying is it here or more trains be say coin about tum see no your barber shots and I say train kakra.
As it stands, timeline be by.
Oh, okay.
What we have seen a potential format. Say a bet me a bono 64 clubs in a 3-layer league.
Oh,
we
okay.
can't 3-layer, area 3 divisions. In Tibia, Division 1, gold, Division 2, blue, Division 3, near Manakala, the EPC, and no cry potential.
Oh, okay.
It can take many shapes, it can take many forms. Premier League never England na nimna etise no. It started in 92. But the idea of the Premier League actually started in the 80s.
Oh, okay.
Especially after that Hazel disaster ne clubs ne feel say e was so munye sika ye omonioma no mutumi pagem ye ne no san hyehyɛ ne san netie. So this could drag e betimi aba say enimani ni ya no they can roll on board a football competition to test the waters. It can also be say enimani ni ya no behind the scenes omedidi omon komo na ma ko ekyire. So what they will do now is they will straight ahead of me implement Super League and I say they will play their cards behind the scenes very well and ensure that they have everybody on board. No matter and that is why UEFA nim say the position they hold now they are shaky. Shaky in the sense that on clubs are not just any club and this a situation way. Madrid, Barcelona on one hand, they will potentially win over some other big clubs. No matter so what UEFA the statement about statement no they buy no it speaks clearly said they are against any Super League.
Yes.
But so when reaction from certain top clubs UEFA behind the scenes no opium most make us to show the public say more support and I say mutayechi. So Bayern have come out, Atletico have come out, we have PSG almost about. So publicly they've come out, Manchester United aba and you're more pay. But they have been forced to react because UEFA and AP almost saw Mumbra. But smartly, Barcelona the video aba. Our president Tekasa for the first time in over 10 years, me who Laporta said or address it from an official position as Barca president or Cabrofo.
Oh wow.
Madrid saw the video aba. Good. Laporta Cabrofo, now there is a significance. Barca appeal to an international audience. Omo fan base netre. The war now and your court there. The war now is to win over the public support. The UEFA next class in Bayo Mode to bedevil the UEFA Super League, European Super League. No, say at time there, Mwa ebe good football no. Into Omoya Sadia na, then now my public no, they will outrightly reject the Super League. They did it once, it worked. Now after the European Court of Justice ruling no, Amalphobia dream sir.
Yes.
Say Akomian affairs no tia. Now Akomia changing the stance. Now say ometimi ayo. Then yenremu ye ntiase. So to stop people from thinking twice about omo earlier stance say yempe Super League no. and your mom out cry na mo sound so fast statement mra but almost our modi Super League neighbor no they are also working behind the scenes ain't na club it is Napoli omo president Abeka say on the wire so obi obe baby onu obedi nkomo because it's open to the Super League eventually ye benyo omo ye for omo ye against and then there will also be the neutrals almost ye omo dem efa ha good and for her good and let's see how things play out but this will be an interesting twist bet me drag it 5 years cry
Mate me da se pa better me za de na ba mu see ya na ayiwum kakra me za de na se pa
we fa any the other leagues then they gidi to prevented the first one from happening.
Oh okay.
The fans omo football supporters
yes.
from the various clubs. So if Florentino Perez mo decide say they are going to work a lot on the PR no more yeah Emma fans the tears and fans no request for it I think a hodden accept the club it may because clubs need to be the statement about but you see these clubs also were threatened. I'm using the word threatened because leagues now hold on put in measures to make sure say who break it away from the league so Super League and now break it away from the consequences of it in here. So what I say it will be on more the who body about but there's this question I'm asking me of Africa had the Super League by FIFA to Sansan Bianco
oh they be at the end of the buy Anna omo discard she man omo koye African Football League and all that big games omo here na ni we ni say no omo here na ni we ni say and tenu we say they are the Super League wa and omo sisa di no
and omo said di no FIFA dia to omo dey start purpose say papi but wait there let atwe woman so nyina be sisa abri abu it tells you say ababa akasala o yer ho ne bobra na ye bibi wa brabo and this atebia no the wo pe no ye nyem fama
no cray
ye de nyoma be she utiri so
but all that how do we know say me hu say expose FIFA ni UEFA kakra
definitely they had monopolized the na Mike Kano as a football no as an adwini na akoye say UEFA organize it and FIFA organize it enye papa so what I say which is not true. Now Super League feels some more the opportunity. Omo there the money say now football is not monopolized. Yes, you better make creativity to bring it out. And me person make further explanations, but some of the pros and cons around it say they can start it. And then the men fans show trim say these English clubs and various Spanish clubs they rejected, they won't get people. Or bet me at no more the Saudi Arabia for in Abefra. Any MLS for Abefra. Name why
yes you UEFA Champions League say Chelsea ni nya first qualification also kobo ma England yeah o mama na kobo ba che mu kokobo ye we no nya de na Champions League obi a praise of ba
obi a praise of akobo bi no it na hyasia ne de say ya na be ye
Premier League so
is a break away from the English Football League
yes.
the EFL no
yeah
first no me na kan na first division there were certain clubs almost sorry particularly started with even 3 clubs then almost sorry almost break it away then the final way crab that meeting with Greg Dyke it had 5 teams including Liverpool Manchester United anyway then they broke away from the Football League so break away you know and then the clubs always find a way to win
and we not to omuko jiska ma so abi ye bo 5 years you na madu daje 5 and na mo
Madrid ba be well oze but who's a PSV Benfica those clubs now historically they had won the champions because of Sika sending you maybe to Marco from no
hello
yeah all trying to buy into it
abusu team de so bo be
now unko
and the strange thing is some of these clubs in the Czech ownership no they are business minded people
yes
and the moment that Sikaye involved them quick the only thing they need to do is to lobby their way to the hearts of supporters no and one Chelsea American owner Leon American me say clubs no and Europe for the running clubs ni bi and the moment money is involved na power play Nasa Kalaifi o
you can't tell me what to do
Nasa Kalaifi a bar first na no be kind say they outrightly damn it na there and the next more can be different
Bishop Shakra mama na we na bounce Susan so be na dey ba say we the Champions League ni ade na e be call form crowd o de hwe de kakra mama na say dey abani
TV no class are free we say Twitter GTV for la kokuti a we Pablo Escobar to a o to say
za o be yi ababia Bishop kakakre let me just I say we dey na ba be shake baby ah
oh no look you see A22 now a parent company and they offer Super League now back. All along we paid money to some of the very top players in the European political landscape. No? And you know they were expectant of a very good result from the court. Nas mama picture me Fatuson. Nas obi ehu bia. Ebe hu nipa boni ni o wasem we.
Oh okay.
You know Super League number and said they could not politically win over the right people. Someone just saying a normal bear. Now some come spend the bear 1 year. A man central force cash on Botuma corruption. No we are on ticket prices so bear 50%. They would have gone. This is UEFA. La Liga on chain, FIFA on chain. La Liga no. Clubs no. Mo epete ba asem. Omo no church osano.
Omo no church osano.
Tebas. Fans, players, coaches, federations, clubs, leagues, and all those who love the beautiful game loudly say there is no place for any type of Super League in Europe. Sporting merit is what counts. Football is for everyone. Keep it open to all. You are trying about in as one as in Trauma. Manchester City will be a trauma.
Omanenamo.
You are three PSG as one as in Trauma.
Omanenamo.
Toulouse. No, you to the other Bordeaux.
Although they are Titi or Mama Moko.
Genoa. And it's at the Tana, then at home.
Timibri.
Bro, for now, I can say prevalence and answer this. You could see saying.
I said Juventus, yeah.
The football setting has been skewed for a few people. The Manchester City here. Under no way can anybody do that in European football. That you are running a club with a bottomless. Oh, no, come on. Sporting merit is what counts. I want to meet you at UEFA for sporting merit. Who knew sporting merit? Manchester City, you're chill. You're banning on. Now we leaky document. I'm on lawyers. Some fan caucus. Now we a clubs no more here go. Now we rest for banana.
Yes.
Now we a wine on money.
You even for now.
Good, come on. Mpacho, now no find an eye boy. There between Manchester City and Inter. Inter fans no more ticket you're saying. Manchester City fans no more ticket allocation you're saying. UEFA any more corporate partners no more so ticket allocation you're saying. Look, Champions League are winning. Okay, after next season, we will not see it like that again. Next season, be 2024-25.
Yes.
After next season, the Champions League will never be as it is now. But this is not about Super League. In Tokyo, Super League in Tokyo. It's a battle for the soul of European football.
Oh, okay.
Power, money, politics, and control. This thing has happened before. Now see, and then, my statements. I'm so disappointed in Manchester United.
Oh, and I'm Manchester United.
But I don't blame them.
na mo mo fa bi mai
o da bi obeba kra me say me hu bi o free ho a me rebe ho pa
what dey
right for what okay I'm so disappointed because I'm expecting them say as the most commercially the most viable club in the country right ombeto ombo
komu nya obotro ma koma no tum no mo hwede ekoso
because adina ekon nipa ye de ya threaten say be in every Champions League was survive English clubs na your mo afrim Juventus ko your mo afrim sa nipa mi enu ni your mo afrim. Now this is something I would want to do a chamba metro so they are framing the Super League to the English speaking people. Say a greedy people be no person best football to be who Gary Neville who be who omo influencers no ombeba oh the Super League is this ombo omo boa magiska ombo okay omo yenya atwafo ya omo. I'm being very very real and every Barcelona and Real Madrid they knew the end game. Anything I'm not more yes idea. 2. This is not a president from the Western Bloc. Mova sa team, especially many of them central for when you are discussing the politics behind sa UEFA and the 824. Suffering from the Eastern Bloc of Slovenia. And you be in the there is no way football would have been governed from there. Trajectory. Leonard Johansson, no a Swede. Michel Platini, French.
yes
Ntimuka say Platini now so no compare FIFA president in say be corner. And Kaibeto Aba ama Alexander Sefrin, every Slovenia abe FA president.
dabi
Na ba ko Spain no so ye che no. No one of them no a Spanish FA president, no UEFA vice president. No. 2 Van Prague.
yes
No, so Holland for a
Holland.
time. They would have gotten somebody from the Look, UEFA has spent a lot of time being too greedy. Untobutu. Uncha players alike. Unya stadium developer. The about Champions League we now was casting in your GM.
arawuzemu aron sanka na anka
Look,
afaso
Oko
ko
Kama
ana
Semina may organize it. So UEFA wants to be an organizer and then a regulator at the same time. Massa. So they have access. Florentino Perez, what can I say?
ana wanguza ade no bibi enam no ye
They're
ye
framing to the English people say, a Super League, no clubs being a greedy. 1, 2. The second framing, oh, kind be our better ones, and they say Spanish clubs is through English clubs no. And into the more pequeño biswa, send a bit on Binesca, no more diaba. Now let me go back. Spain abino. European Union chiom. Say contrary to EU laws, it is come on some fanya or mine no bra. No more fair trade the Real Madrid in Barcelona. Some kind maybe Spanish government no control Real Madrid. I think I'm more park or some.
yes
It was a way to reinvent the wheel and then bring fans into the club. No problem. But the bigger issue here that for me and you is that Momon Kotufu True will be any view. Now, Ochon Kone Betania Pekra.
adelaba
Omo Kwenya say, on beat me organize your competition. And look, Sika. I come over to phone. Patron. In if I come here 2 days later, I will turn phone. Menton. 4 days later, say 1 week. I come here turn phone. Oh, then I'll have Grammy who say, Missy Menton phone. After now, I know my coffee. My Google phone boy is saying 7,000 Ghana. I come here, many British and I'm just making now we miss I know. Of phone make 9,000. What's he saying?
what is that
Missy me to make you 9,000. I come here, oh, Menton phone, may have me, Mr. Member. I come here 2 days later, I said, I saw my make a green with you. So you are green, I made Mama 10,000 or so say.
all fans here call. Quietly the other fans buy Ella would.
So what I say?
Ala yes sir.
Ah, sorry, baby.
Call you buy Ella. The cheap guitar. Key. Full it. We give about reasons is here. Also
the person
consider.
is paying you more than
He is overpaying.
Abu.
So
to
look,
consider no our general
Massa.
PBA Shimwa.
Massa.
these English clubs, especially when my release statement, because
Dabi Mickey.
also transfer. Brony say, we are in uncharted territory. Maybe I hear Konobi enemy. If you align with UEFA, you know what is there already.
Bahalu Nindia.
India, waha.
Na chat here no so crazy kana. Unze me on time na ne Sompa che dem. Unze me bara maybe say Aroma win we na. Omo mama hu ye Barcelona for no. Ade ndi beto me ye say bara Barcelona for the chance say. Obu buti bi go bu TV ke me no mo. Eni sika sem ni ade. Tie beto ma no mo na mo chance say obu buti o. Say ro betimi e de enya baby di omo na agina.
I didn't see them boss aka no. Mo bisa mo.
Yes.
They had to push way and above their means, Michael, to compete the English clubs. Until Kofa Coutinho was mutual 145 million. No, some man bear 400,000 euros a week. So, Dembele and
strategy now. Strategy now we na me ayina akomia kan se mi almost say shall see free obi ahwe bi. There's I don't know who be abi 2 years ah. Abi o abe pra kwa reade no.
Muni na baby a uti me bia so ma me o young boys no. Mpanyimfo ndi omo nim. Aka onim Tom Brown. Where be that?
Me di bi da.
Onim kwa fa so ba ko ma.
Dabi.
Ana nya me ono kwa ne no kwafo. Ronald Reagan the time. US aid. Any new mama de be chain e wa ha no mo de Tom Brown the brain our hospitals. I shall say hona na ewo. Oh, Coco. We Coco ni nua friend Tom Brown. Ya try be here. 2 years. Near Channel Hospital man mpe. The kakra bi no mo sha se GD no nurses no mo na di we ye de no. E tra mo se ase no mo ka twa mo se
Adi we je wo mu no
2 more years. 4 years I'm the best free our hospitals. 5th year no mo say ko and I'm so I'm double the omo de ba and ko hospital ko nkra school mo testing here Ghana Standards Authority in testing here say yeah I'm nkra go to ni no mo de be ba senior high schools near training college Tom Brown. Okay, he did Tom Brown free for 10 years. Na free 3 years since. 3 years since we no monsieur. Almost na a 10-year project. My year there. I'm be to the word of answer.
along the man.
And see the beer
Better.
some better they are. I'm be to our farmers now. That's what sustained their family in Arkansas.
Wow, now just take you 10 years.
Look at your strategic plan.
Or the Ashishe, a do.
You know, 10 years na the obe chair one. It's an said population in the Muabi. No more moody Tom Brown the Dawson. In 2 years, or better 10 years, the Aneka.
Now, what's our best sheet to Balacasa?
Enough.
Monte, Madame was the result chamber Baba to a moment ruffing in Coma Crana, Nra. It was a 55-man list to be about Bontia. Ghana here near the prepare na Afcono, Yakwa Kujena so. Etimi Ayij, Manamun common use Tarik Lamti. Nidino, da Baba Remzenra, Luta Bobo squad and so etimi Eddie Mount, Mamre, Semetimi Abo Bobo Soba Kumiunubia. Now one said the name and city. Here is a final squad 23 at Achera on the 3rd January near the Nababi Ramnabwa, Nanema Dadinti Bena Tepete, Yawo Shimiru Mejid, Nicolas Opoku, Joseph Atamalawe, Osman Bukari, Patrick Pozo, Suleiman Kamal Dean, and Jordan Piayu, Lawrence Atizigi, Ranford Yabua Conisdorfer, Joseph Fintel, Thomas Taipa. Atali Dusedu, Hafiz Wuta Konkoni, Yawo Andre Ayu, Edmond Ado, Dennis Frimpon Odo, Jerome Poku, Mohamed Kudus, Tarik Lamte, Benjamin Tete, Daniel Amate, Fatawi Shaku, Idrusu Baba, Ofoy Richard, and you also Mon Brendan. Maybe it is Ernestine Abdul Samet, Inyaki Williams, Alexander Jiku, and the one Tuan Semenyo, Stephen Kofi Ambrosios, Elijah Owusu, Nuhu Adams Kasim, Abdul Rahman Baba, Joseph Woloko, Salisu Abdul Karim, Gideon Mensa, Kingsley Shendela, Jonathan Sowa, Michael Beidu, Yawo Nebi Etise Hamidu Abdul Fatau, Abdullah Nuruddin, Daniel Fiye Bane, Derek Fojo, Felix Che, John Duku Entry, and they all Godfred Kingsley, Godfred Kingsley, I don't know. We need the okay, it one no Godfrey Kingsley, two and all Richmond Lamte, Emmanuel Entry, Yaya Boa Benjamin Sai, and Duche Yadom, and all Razak Simpson after forcing a mankwa, at your money players and your Mudio Mudina Ababi Rum somewhere and Bois, Manamanquin, and on the news Brighton on game on Bebo, Etia Crystal Palace and Commodity course no, and Dizebi, Roberto Dizebi Aqua couldn't come and Commodity no can sing be at Fatari Clamte. Namizan Comono Dinumo Rem Kakran, 18
The coach of Ghana doesn't watch the Premier League because I don't know how much time we are playing without Tariq Lamptey, and if he want to play with Lamptey, I'm happy for Tariq, but I don't know, because he's not available to play with Brighton. How can he play with Ghana?
Sure. Tiano, ya command the pin pound ball, Modiari Tuja, Chezo, GBC coach, Premier League, Hebi. Na ohebia ga play o mono kra nim do be baba be wo dia mono na wa nemu no squad na play on bobo fama Brighton o be akọ bobo e dia man Ghana zaze mu be no for reason concern pa be within your squad na e de be no creating same be wo Ghana ha no am uze na Bishop Money House for no mu kokwa pipe ze omo anye fail to omo local base players 11 there at least na nka also omo hwe omo nsu atreman so de omo de na namase so omo diri so omo so o midfield da Ghana nyino ni ball chain player bia ne ho nkoma na we so afa ne de na de aba be wram na we so de na ma e na ne ababa be bi within the squad last time ya na me target I love to no afcon no people na say the name is kono nko bi so minim we time ekokudu ya still ni di shema ama adwumre wiewia we ya dwen ye ho a Dizebi ababa betete ama ekuchi sa ne ade abe heba clinic mami abisi men kancho zebra na aba be Roman aswe no obeboa de abidru account na we gian na so na nema akuye pere ama wo ye bema na ne otedua no fon na efon na zo nso ye wo na ade ni so a okọ ama me be pijam obema hode abam jabebam loan spare account yi de film na ndem ya bia wo yi de fi oyo ba be sisi enfi obi be chiche ebe de na ya akono na so no we gian na so boso so bunza na account ya owe na we yi timi de fi otwa ya ba ko ni buase mami be no wababa be so anu aboa mankofo edwom na so antoto ne koyi pa etimi edi emo mo na sickle cell nsesem de akwara yesi nchudu na nya no kre maame ne be boa no etimi aso anu ntu kwa sickle cell test or scan test no obo mo de tano so apatrapa new site or apatrapa junction na number no 0243 345 392 0243 345 392 na 0506 460208 0506 460208 niambwa na ne mandeda ye print me fama quick one member bobo won sem no so fama so china niama deda dia na the Ghana Premier League no the 16 no esan ato aso na hwe matches a eno so ebetimi akoso ne sere niama ne siete a ochina crowd folk iram no Great Olympics eri aboni game ne be koso Kumasi Baba Sports Stadium Saturday Brekum Chelsea ball before Akwatano diabo na is a greater Accra regional derbies in the doso and crime the ene koso no na bono so the ene koso dream says bebo Accra Lions and afis no Asante Kotoko Real Tamale United in Suatreman elbo eduana and also your bono debia and obey the Bichimebo Nations FC Samate bo Karela United afi no Legon City sebo Panda out of Lions and Amediema and Subi John na so Go Stars etimiera but out of menyamentie zo mo 3.5 years any former goalkeeper ma Brekum Chelsea and afi Wafa Kujo Bunsu a joining omo yes nne no bo mode an medicals no owie bibibia wawura mo kona one heart to folk akwa kubo ejuma na abo mane madede di impeda mana Bunsu emre be twem se na meken no obo ejuma netimi e de ma wafa esan ye ejuma etimi e de ma bobo a ye from Brekum Chelsea ntine wawura mo ene ezo omo striker na omo de ni fi Ivory Coast be fe ne Kasim Cisse ono so bibia de dem a ochna o ya available say select no ko betimi abana waba be jama bo ejuma abo mane madede ye pa etimi e de ama heart to folk yes and TMZ you running room kakre me say deserving common no de abobo de ba na squad yi ya scientific so edin say bibre ba Ghana apa
yes Abu Dhabi we wake up call meaning say we provisional 55 man squad doesn't mean say by hook or crook Tariq Lamptey will be part of the team what the mention as
Lamptey de akomia ontime nkwa now refuses asem na ya tena aka Tariq ntime nkwa afọ apira
Abu
obetra fi almost be 3 months
a long term injury but it is a wake up call for us not to repeat the same mistakes in Cameroon. What did they mention us say? It is a wake up call. Tariq Lamptey and Kobe Kran, at least there are some players within the setup because he's injury one Mediama centre back.
Nuruddin.
Abdullah Nuruddin. What did they mention us? There are some of the few players could be a Kran injury ahead. But
Ghana form problem is meba. Say all the 55 players ko kafa o select mu 23 a the entire all they corner say player bia all the ni ko bia no obetimi a selecting for tournament dey wo player all the ni ko jemi dey hono ne Ghana for problem no Miki ana dem me kan emunda ho
calf no cry wan share ne say chinchina
ye the 55
me say ye ti krom ase and ye the injured players e can list it e man nyo wanwa see ye the ko AFCON e wo Cameroon unti ya hu bia na
me hu bi o so na me dey answer for me
it I don't deserve bia aka no it is a wake up call
there be a bishop
for Ghanaians to understand say
unima de e treasure am se na ni wa en jesu unima de o me ba o sa we ya akwakwo he bibribe di aba no unze you te say 11 local based players here na mu e betima ba se ba akopene be kubi
oh yes definitely
but Ghanaians need problem about all the local guy at least guy no crebe motivate no we were pra AFCON no ntimi nko bitu di ni di be sheme yere
I don't agree with the fact that Tariq Lamptey did shame because he's injured me no ya adwen pepe say me ni omo nya adwen say e was a Tariq Lamptey count me issue am gina na ye say any kwan say ye wanwa why are we surprised that is what I'm trying to state why are we surprised ye call Cameroon AFCON Abu Dhabi ye kodru near the injured players be de ho na akọ ye ka say Kudus beba tournament na ho ma Ojamedru mrebi no man kan chese players bi hu betima atom during the tournament no maba besi akan yet ya no ne atwen se Kudus ba bebo AFCON na Kudus twi bicycle wo Netherlands afi na rehabilitation no ye meme no Tariq Lamptey ne de ne din abamu ne de me abu me agree with deserve you asem na wo kan say at least the player is injured a long term injury and we need to be very careful about some of the decisions we take yes agreed me nu amu nyina ya adwen ba ba bia me bi gina ne ye say enye me wanwa o man na ye tim no enya me wanwa abu ye betimi aso obi kwampa wa pra e de akọ tournament
na kaza
be say enya me wanwa Ghana ha nyoma etimi ye bi nie I can tell you confidently Abu Dhabi e bedru me bi abo se ekọ tournament na player bi e pra pa obi betimi aba be replace no team ni yese within the tournament ye ditum yese e tra group stage an ho beto no iti emfa ne nka ho ne emfa ne nko ye betimi aye you want to Tariq Lamptey ni aba 55 le
serious problem nothing be omo ya no just omo zanye bi
odi ne din shemu a it blocks the chance of another person e bia
I am fa wo
when you so no one
bishop mo call Cameroon Amazon
Kudus beba
obeba
no mo twen Kudus
no twi bicycle le Dallas
but issue we dey ana miki ye kroma
so Emma me wonder one the conversation between ye team of medics and Tariq Lamptey's club Brighton and Hove Albion and yet the first time a club coach and a manager and the national team be and a national association be caught in this manner so can be publicly to state or more surprise and answer or more disapproval of decision or take and yet the first time in TMA when especially related to AFCON.
Yeah.
A tie back. But conversations bearing the course so prior to handing invites to these players and are naming them on the provisional list. You can't provisional, I just say, where mono medio mudi neba medio monjento gachi bi meba na ma ba be bi efrim na fe de me de aba no so mesibi so se momfa anya de kura mo pesa mo de. That is the meaning and the reason in here. You allow for provisional list to be named. Now, what the aba no, it means player B or to be potentially, or you're ready for the AFCON.
Yes.
In this case, per health reasons in the way, Tariq Lamptey won't be available. And Nasser Obey available, but that will be based on a medical advice. I free in the club hobber. But me sure to say Brighton and Hove Albion, or more doctors will give the FA a different information and then feed the coach. I know your club ni mojuma na what we know or man different information. Because one priority is always given to the club manager. In this case, Sebi Bifa Tariq Lamptey Hua obi benim ne better than a year player nankasa the club.
Yes.
Because or you're more employee or you're mom. Into anything a faster or you're available or you're available no club nene omunim ne first. So I will want to trust the words of coach, Say the player won't play, he won't be available. Then it leaves me to ask, and then how did we do the consultations before adding names of players to the list? Quite many of us years and there was an issue about Babaraman about minim whether he'll be available or not. Minim the end educacy time on be reported for camp the city. But say TSCA minim
onim say
minim my catch order.
Say baba ne share
He won't be available. Minim nkomo e be cost from now till say a tournament in the best. But he won't be available. But he didn't.
You observe the SSM na ba say Raman the national team no. After sa nyama na course Kumasi ni ade no ni. Pepper Isaac guy your boy right. Say ni di ni we ni.
Yeah.
Onu say ni dey. So last year so mo koy no ka guys no say ebi mo pra oye available say de ne be wo be man mbo. Any ade nti ono mo national team.
Say so me catch.
Eno so catch.
Say o say ombo.
There's ono so ni ewi.
Say almost no be no. So there are names on this list who perhaps maybe any players no makas or mobile ball. Maybe the omashim on consideration basis to see if we can turn or more stance baby or mujina. A provisional. So wakasa who year so chin baby. Ebi anu wakwa ka insembe bre manabroso. But the length and breadth of it is that we know embarrassing a Juma, the Blasters medical team here, and then the Juma, the team's management here. Because for a Premier League coach, so Obeje Mike, our press conference, I said, so Obeka Sansem way. A boo with Juma who think. And for the coach to even say, and the national team coach, on Premier League, it's an insult because one, Cristiano a British. Italy ni na be catch British say oh Chrome League na mo bo no kra won follow ana wasanso coach club ne pen a coach wo league ni mo pen. It's a big insult. Maybe coach ne kra no he might not be fully aware of say and say but yet they can't be no because any coach na was afraid bisa na the status they say coach no can do his own on the side personally. But a Juma Lankasa there should have been management and the team's medical team.
Me issue ne say. Me now. Ya wa hai. Anumre say ya na me no issue na me catch us say. Tariq Lamptey Afcon on bi.
And I come be suggest a party there say Aljo no so
chances. Yes. Yeah go di come bright no. But we pray na we pray no. Time in any ade nduru no na ya ba Afcon no cry.
The issue is Opry and Obai no be shame. I think it was against Nottingham Forest or so.
I don't pride.
First half of
pride.
I know pride no frame. And per what I know, a recurrence of baby Opry na.
And I see about.
So I didn't a long term. Only answer fatting na. If they will be back, a baby April May, or the earliest, a baby February how they call.
And two didn't question squad muzongwe. Bishop family na be Kroma na Kazano. Baby on Maya Kasan 70 buare
Deserbi could have avoided the verbal gymnastics in the press conference. And yet, especially knowing, say, we're a former Brighton coach.
Yes.
Or Nipa or insider. Or be inside information on Tariq Lamptey. I mean, he said, you're no idea.
Or who is it? You know, one yard.
Was a self free. Name say, my mama and Yamra, Chrisito de Sabisi for. K. ABB. On say a cock and recover COVID players, injury players. If you are not person, Musayan. Nipa no say on by a force. They didn't know how forcing by force. Say, call far away from the cob from the car. You get my point. I mean, send your okay. What can someone be funny serious because meaning say one boss say oh okay as a title and on Kobe.
Oh, yeah, what proud?
And I'm making. I'm crazy. I'm managing your music. I'm making.
Clever pato. Come we are okay. Crowd have a manager of Sajo Musica.
Oh, your music.
That's all I walk.
The people manage your music. I know. Look. Abdulmumin is on bar for
the also all issues. The last time now I'm afraid of for a World Cup qualifier. And all around the tongue class on Mao. As your last time was that Cameroon could see when him. So no who's ready for the game, but Bono or your fit or Mama Nimbubi, normally half fit players in able. And a result to the Nguasibi day. Ebai and Regiment and Abo qualify do World Cup Nabuin if you're this and Nano. When you're a be no bono Gini dia, Moman concentrating on Bono Bonye ready for the Black Stars.
Don't go for the Pana.
Edro Gugushi Wara.
And I mean, business a dear no catch up.
My bishop, where are you running a football Ghana and a very bad. Made a mum dear, said a near money see corner. Your near Mabu are the FA president, so only in Mubia, Unjai the oil and a boyina. Bishop, near Mana one, expose me on the league in Ebonu Kuman and yet. I don't think there will be in a Diana man member happy. Pay the Acosono.
No, ja. Never can what near ready and bear look. I'm coming from some men's. Adriana Mafro, this is nothing now.
Which of yes, I can show you.
No, it's men's living. No, can't say me say.
And yes, I come on a meeting. They're conforming a football.
Oh no, Black Stars need we don't call players based on merit.
I'm more higher too much. Too much.
Chronism now, or Black Stars but.
Too much.
Me baby I say no. Makoma ne duru. Omo ye ne ya say. Me dey Abidjan ye last hour. Me nim say e film dada.
That be too much.
Ti ye ba because omo nsesa. Nipa ko na eni omo dealing ni anymore. They won't change.
Or even your own club Dreams FC. I wo ho omo bo Africa omo my result. These are not afraid John Entry or Black Stars are fine. John Entry experience player than a call tournament. Any problem about it. Etu ahene Godfrey miami ni papa no Godfrey ni bobo but Dreams FC can blow ni bobo pay sa akra keto no they no shegu bi
ono no mom shegu etu ahene so bobo
bishop
so no sure. Because I mean shadow mo be fa pe kwan bi so I mean shadow Black Stars team ya o merit debi nti eno an ye to afa ye
oh debi omo ye no say ye wadibu like bishop we say e background say ye animu say bia o compare presidential winner team being supported wa it shouldn't go this way o
no keto kreku de he's a vindictive
etimeba senka omo free Diana Stars player wa and a French Atman player wa and other teams in there more the former players wa nye yi omo free magaga na ibe kaza obi akasa bi wa on merit one friend on the form oba no dia ba bo ma eniema nwuran ma ye wa ha ye nkoji medical report nim say Tariq Lamptey ntime nkwa afon ba ni din wa ha more free players be form more squad we ma omunye fit for the AFCON. Partizan re any Arsenal for no. Ebe atwuma mentwe.
In that same interview yesterday with Talk Sports, your coach Wakan said Arsenal they know what to do. Me know ya dream pa. Me hu baby.
You know ebe atwuma mentwe. But Thomas Partey nye fully fit for this AFCON. One way no so be kwa kudus die ni bi.
Oba chano pa. Oba chineria. Me dey car go see airport ko fana ba atrofo nko.
Misa, omo hayo okroma o. Omo gaye o da ye the man premier ko nyambo ochina beba na yaba be final way for 2023 no nti ochina 9:30 to 12 mun share na there is a special package we be rameti me da mamu nti era ma se ye ko dia kibie to aso era mamu